Hi Mike.
Hi Brian.
Oh, good to see you again.
Yeah, and yourself.
Well, at first glance, one could be excused for thinking you haven't actually done any work yet.
All very small cuts.
Yeah,
So the tree
small
can heal.
cuts, but it's had the effect. And if we now start looking up into the upper crown, you can see all the branches. And all those exposed branches now are getting sunlight for the first time in however many years, which hopefully will now stimulate the epicormic growth coming out of them. Those dormant buds will start swelling, and next year I hope to see green extensions all along those branches.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
And if that happens, then 5, 6, 7 years time, we can come back and reduce them further, taking another couple meters past these cuts. So the wounds will be bigger, but we know the tree's got the ability to cope with that.
Yeah.
And there's a new growth down on the branches below that will be able to replace the photosynthetic material that we'll be cutting off.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to happen in theory.
Yeah. I'm sure it will.
Well, if it doesn't, then sadly, there's not a lot else we can do to save
and
these
so we
trees.
won't do any more work if that's the case.
So, shall we just have a bit better look at them? Now that's precisely the type of epicormic growth that we want stimulated all up these trunks and the limbs. So this tree shows that it's able to put out this epicormic. It's done so in the past. Look at this. We couldn't have a better example of why we needed to do this.
Yeah.
This shows you exactly what happens when you don't intervene. We've lost half the tree, maybe 2/3 of the tree, because of the decay and the stresses. This tore out. Do you have any idea when? Is it near time?
No, I don't know.
It could have been 20 years ago, who knows?
Yeah. It looks like we've got parts of it down there.
Yeah, I'm sure that fits very nicely into this.
Yeah.
You can see Ganoderma, so the hard rot and white rot. You see lots of exit holes of invertebrates, so we can see that the deadwood invertebrate activities taking place inside, and these are the adults emerging. So it's all happening in this tree. Biodiversity-wise, this is great.
Yeah.
Long-term survival of the tree, really not good.
No.
But it's not all bad news for the tree. It's still got the ability to put this reactive growth on, trying to heal over the old wound. And we've done the tip reductions, the end weight reductions.
Yeah.
So we've reduced the
But
stress
still
on
large,
this tree.
aren't they?
But it's still large. We really hope that we can bring it down more.
Yeah.
We just have to wait and see what response the trees give us. Okay, should we go look at the granddaddy of them all?
Yep.
And what work did that tree have done to it?
This had a crown reduction and the end weight reduction on 3 sides of this one.
Okay, yeah, this whole side really, it's so weighted that way.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the amount of exposed trunk on this one.
Yeah.
So if this doesn't stimulate epicormic growth, then there's nothing more we can do to it, really.
No, I hope it does.
Yeah, me too. It's a stunningly big old tree. And it's the one with that natural bracing we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the size of it. And again, loss of a quarter of the tree sometime in the past. So if this work had been done 30 years ago, then we may have the whole intact bole of the tree.
Yeah.
Right.
This one is at least still better balanced than the last one we looked at.
For sure. Look at the amount of deadwood activity there.
Yeah.
That's great. This poor specimen, well, we're taking the end weight off. It's been exposed, it's got no epicormic. I don't think it's going to react.
No.
But at least we've reduced the stress.
Yeah.
So it may have added 5-10 years by the work.
Yeah.
But I don't think we can do anything more.
And that small amount makes a big difference down there.
Yeah, it does. It's just a fragment of what was a tree like that, probably.
Yeah.
So in time, that's what could happen to all these trees. Very sad remnant it is compared to these beautiful hulking old trees. A few thousand pounds, it's nothing, is it?
No.
Well, thank you very much for doing this. It's great.
Well, thanks for your
And
advice,
I'm sorry I
Brian.
didn't come. There was probably a bit of stress not having me to help you organize the workers, but they did a magnificent job,
Thank you.
which is almost certainly down to your good instructions.
Well, I'll pass on my thanks to them as well.
Thank you. Should we go get a cup of tea?
Yeah, yeah.